the channel. If you're addicted to troubles, you come to the right place. Hi, my name is Nick. This is my first repair video. Customer brought in a PowerMac G4 QuickSilver 733, vintage 2001. Doesn't work, doesn't power up. Let's see if we can fix it. Customer's QuickSilver G4 has no power. Let's just try it out and see how we go. Common fault with this, no power. That's what you get. Nothing. Alright, so this is the inside of the PowerMac. Still got the lithium battery. Looks fairly new-ish. 15th of the 8th, 27. I don't know what that means. 27th of the 8th, 2015. Look at that. No hard drive, 3 sticks of RAM, and the power supply. So it's plugged in. Let's try it again. So the fan turns on, the power supply turns on, and we get nothing out of that. So something might be drawing power. So let's just disconnect that. So what we're trying to get is just a startup chime. Broken here. That. Let's move all those. Disconnect that. Alright, let's try that. No. So I'm still getting no power. Yep, nothing. Alright. Here's one that says it's faulty. Let's try this out. Got the click, so there's power going to it. Nope, no power whatsoever. So that could be a capacitor issue. So remove the battery. Sometimes the battery you have to take out for up to 24 hours, believe it or not. Okay, here's another power supply. That's a QuickSilver. 344 max. So we're getting the same effect with the replacement power supply. The noise is from the fan here for the CPU, and the fan spins on there, but then it just cuts out. So I'll hold it down, and it still cuts out. This is the third one. First one was dead. That's dead too. Dead as a doornail. So, third power supply fault. What's the fault with this machine? Here's one I found earlier. I don't know what this one is, it's out of my stockpile. QuickSilver again. Let's try this one out. Dead. Totally dead. Alright, this is no good to me. Let's try one of these power supplies. Not that one. This one here gave me the same result as the other one, so let's see if that actually gives the same result here. So this is power supply number 2, which gave me the same result on the customer's power supply. So it started up and then stopped. Well, let's see what it does here. Starts up. Power supply is fine. So what's the issue with the other one? Okay, so I've connected up a display now, and it's still plugged in to the replacement power supply. Let's see what I get. I get video. As you can see there, it's plugged in. The replacement power supply is plugged into the machine. The original power supply doesn't work, and I'm getting a flashing question mark. So we know that this machine works okay. Although it doesn't have a hard drive in it, it works with that power supply. What's wrong with the customer's power supply? Let's find out. Just recapping on this customer's QuickSilver G4. Had no power. We plugged it in, pressed the button, and it'll immediately turn off. So we tried another power supply. That was no good from our other test machine, and got the same result. So we unplugged everything, and we'll just have to go to the next step now. So we're going to remove the processor from this machine and test it in this machine. So it could either be the processor or the logic board that's causing this issue. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and we're going to try vice versa. So you have to unscrew and remove the fan. Take off the heatsink. Apply these 2 clips. It's just a matter of unclipping those 2 clips from the processor board. Then unscrewing these 4 screws to take the processor out. It's as simple as that. So we're going to try this processor CPU board in the other machine to see if it works, and vice versa. This is our test machine, and we know this one works, so we're going to put the processor in this one. Here we go. So I've removed the one that was good. This is one from the customer's machine. Let's slot it in, see how we go. Hit a push. All is required. Alright, just simple clip in place. I'm not going to screw this in, just going to mount it. Just for demonstration purposes. What's going to happen? That works fine. So we're getting the flashing question mark, which means I've got no hard drive in there. But the processor works on this board. So let's put the CPU in the other machine. So now we're going to put in the test CPU into here. Yeah, someone's played with this board because it's got a different screw. If you can see that. Should have a short screw like that, not a long screw. Alright, temporarily put this back in. Plug it in and same result. I even did the reset on this, left the battery out for 24 hours. Some people say simple press, some people say 20 seconds. I think on these older machines you have to wait for a little bit. I did it with plugged in, without plugged in. Doesn't make a difference on this board. Alright, I'm going to pull out the logic board then. What can I do? Here goes. So the board doesn't look too bad, other than the broken tab here for the AGP, and one of these standoffs I didn't have to take off, which I'll work out in the other one. So this board has the customer's processor on there, but not the other things, so let's just pull those out, just make sure that they work before we strip the whole board out. Alright, just to prove my point, I've plugged this power supply. This is the customer's video card, customer's CPU card, but our test logic board, no RAM in it. So heard that beep? That beep means no RAM. Okay, that's flashing at the front here. Alright, let's try it now. should get a flashing question mark. And I do. Right, customers components, all in this machine works fine. Logic board is the issue. Let's strip this one out, put it in his machine. So this standoff here, for the logic board, you take off these three, leave this one on there. It screws underneath there. You have to take the whole board off just to put that back on, okay? So that big one there goes here. And the three small ones go here. Something I've forgotten. But I did realise when I turned on the other one, I didn't screw the actual screws in. I just put the heatsink on and I got no power whatsoever. I must ground it on there for it to start. So no CPU will not start the machine. So just a gentle push down right on the end there. And that clips it into place. The first one's easy, the second one generally is. Can be a little bit stubborn. Alright, let's clean up one of these. Alright, here's the big test. Big test now, please. All good. Video. No video. Started with his power supply. So here's power supply and everything else. I've got no video. That's better. Alright, resetted that, flashing question mark. Working fine, excellent. One last thing is to put in a hard drive system and I should be right. Maybe. Alright. Just hooked up 2 hard drives there. See what we get. Hey, an apple. Haven't seen that for a while. Yes, my computer's clock is set to 2001. About this Mac, 733, 768 meg of RAM. That's a lot of RAM. And it's Tiger. And I would have pulled this out of some customer's machine. Does work. We fixed it. It's all been repaired. Give it back to the customer. Hopefully he's happy. If you've got any questions, queries on any PowerMac G4, let us know. Comments below.